Hi everyone, for today's book review we're going to be checking out this wonderful book, High Tea on the Cunard Queens, a light-hearted look at life at sea, written by Paul Curtis. The author worked on the original Queens, the original Queen Mary and Queen Elizabeth, and the bulk of this book is an account of his experiences, as well as those recounted to him by other crew members, of some of the hijinks and some of the interesting personalities that they encountered during their time at sea. In addition to this book is also an account of the careers of the original two queens, their fates, as well as the new queens that have since entered service, from Queen Mary II through to the very new Queen Anne. The tone of this book is well and truly light-hearted. It's got the vibe as though you are with a group of friends or mates at a pub and you're recounting old stories together. And probably the best way that I can convey to you how light-hearted this is to read a small extract, which, here we go. So looking at page 85, so here's a small extract. Leaving photos for processing, passengers frequently asked the perfectly legitimate question, while not seeming to realize that the answer had just been given when the receipt was handed over. "When will my prince come?" To which the response would be, "Sorry, madam, in your case probably never. Your prince is asleep for evermore." One passenger even rang the purser's office to ask how to get out of the cabin. Puzzled, they asked, "Do you have a door?" To which the answer came back, "I have two. One goes to the toilet, and the other one has a sign saying, 'Do not disturb.'" ... There is also another wonderful one. "Has this ship ever sunk?" This is a question passengers asking one of the crew members. And the crew member responds, "Only twice. We had an incident in Cherbourg Harbour last week, but she's okay now." Or, one more classic one, "What time does the midnight buffet start?" To which the crew responds, "Just before breakfast." This is the type of humor that is sprinkled throughout this book. The bulk of it is text, however there are various photo sections, including a color photo section, a selection of which you can see up here. And it's a wonderful, breezy read. You can go through this in one night, really, if you wanted to. I was reading this over several nights on a recent cruise I was on, and it was absolutely wonderful. The author has since written another book, expanding on experiences with the great liners, and I look forward to reading that too, and hopefully it retains the same tone as this book. This book will appeal to those who are familiar with the transatlantic trade, who are familiar with the nuances of the eras, the times, and the personalities of the people that traveled. It's refreshing to get a cruise viewpoint of what it was like to work and deal with passengers on the liners. And it definitely adds a refreshing new dimension to the history and the historiography of these vessels and that particular trade. And so for all that, it is a four captain's hats. It's a delightful, wonderful, humorous read, and will definitely put a smile on your face. So if you want an irreverent, fun look at what it was like to work on the Cunard Queens and to deal with some interesting people, then by all means do check out this book, High Tea on the Cunard Queens by Paul Curtis.